Hiya, so in this video I'm going to show you a craft kit. This is for Latch hook. So this is a kit to make a latch hook cushion cover, and this kind of thing you can also make rugs and stuff with as well. I've always wanted to try this. I say always, I didn't even know this existed like a few years ago. But the last few years I've seen like the kits in Hobbycraft and stuff, and I've really wanted to try them. I found this one in Aldi for £3.99, so it's actually a really cheap one. So I don't know what the quality is going to be like. It's a lot lighter than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, so this is just going to be a little tester, because I would like to make like a big rug using this kind of thing, but I'm already making a big pom-pom rug, so I probably won't do that anytime soon unless like one of my family members want a handmade rug or something. So let's see what you get. This just makes one cushion cover, which is good because it's only £3.99, so I wasn't expecting too much. So I'll get everything out. Okay, that's everything. So these are obviously all the little bits of yarn that you've got to use, all the different colours. So I will separate those out so I know which colours I've actually got. Pink. Oh, there's 3 different pinks. Greys. So these are the colours. Got 3 different blues, grey, 2 whites and a black, 3 different pinks, and like, I don't know what this is. It's kind of like an orange, but it kind of looks like peach, but yeah, that looks completely different on camera. So we've got some thread. I assume that's to actually sew it, even though it's not sewn thread, that's like that stuff I use for cross stitching. And a needle. And the latch hook doodad. Also it gives you the instructions, and oh yeah, this is the most important bit, the fabric. So they give you the fabric. It's already got the pattern on there, so you can pretty much see where you're going to put the colours anyway. Whereas if you were to make your own rug, you'd have to like make your own pattern and then follow it. And obviously this is the backing fabric. And then, oh, so it gives you the chart as well, so if you can't see the colours properly, you can just copy them on here. And then apparently I'll also need scissors and a cushion. Oh yeah, obviously the cushion pad, and pins are optional. So pretty much they give you everything you need, other than the scissors and the actual cushion to put it on. So this is actually really good, because quite often you get kits and you need a lot of other different things that they don't actually give you. Okay, so how do I do this? It actually shows you how to do it, and so I'll try and make a start. So how many, I want to try actually starting in the right place. So okay, from counting, this actually does not match this. There's a few counts out, unless I just can't count properly. So I'm just going to copy this pattern and ignore what is on here. So it says there's 45, but here is like a lot more. So I'm going to take, I think it's this blue. Yep, the mid blue. So this is the majority of the background. So this is what it is, just small bits of yarn. So really you could actually buy this separately, get whatever colour yarn you want and make your own pattern, and then just cut them down to whatever size this is. I'll just check. 2.5 inches. So that's nearly 6.5 centimeters. So what do? We get the doodad. We open up the doodad. I think we fold this in half. Put it on there. And then you go under one section of it, and then back up. Then you hook it onto the little doodad. I can't even do that right. And then you pull it through. And then it's hooked on. So I'll try and do it again. So you fold it in half. Put it on that thing. Go under one section of it, out through the top, still want that in half. So you grab that section, shut that little barn bit, and then pull it through, and it ties on. Okay, so pretty simple. And just follow the chart like you would a cross stitch. So this is going to take a while. Oh. And because there's nothing more to do other than to just do this, I will stop it here, probably, and I will show you when this part is done, and then I go to sew it all together, because otherwise this will get very boring, because I can see this taking me quite a while to do. So this is it, it's nearly done. So I've just got the last one to do. I'm just going to show you how I probably made it a bit harder than I needed to be before. So I've got the thread. Gonna wrap it around the thingy-majig, go under, then back up through that little section there, put it into the hoop, and then you literally just pull it down and it closes itself, that little bit there. I said you had to close it yourself, but it does it all by itself, and you just pull it through. So that probably would have helped if I actually read the instructions properly before I started this. But yep, I didn't. Okay, so this is all done now. The other thing it said as well, start from the middle and work your way out, but I didn't. I actually started from like the top and worked my ways down, because I'm just used to starting from like the top or bottom of projects and things, because I do a lot of cross stitching and stuff. So I just found it a lot easier doing it that way. In that way I've done a line. As you can see, it's all pushed up at the moment, so it's out of the way for me to do the next row. Where I think if you start from the middle, you'd be moving out of the way quite a bit. So a good thing about starting in the middle would have been that I would have had a few more rows around the outside, and you get a lot of this yarn actually left over. So I could have actually done a few more lines, maybe of a different colour, to create a border. I didn't know there was going to be that much left. I think it actually looks better on the back. That's what the back looks like. Like I say, you get plenty of product for this. It's like, even with these bits where you're only going to need a few, they give you like a whole stack of it. It's like, this is black. That's how much I've got left over. And then this is all of it together that I've got left over. So they do give you enough. So now I'm going to sew this onto this to actually create the cushion. Before I start that, I'm actually going to cut this down a bit because I don't want too much of this. So this says I've got to lay it like flat down and then sew around it closely to like the bit with the yarn on it. So got to do that around 3 sides, pop a pillow in and then sew the bottom up. So I'm going to move all these forward so they're not in the way. So I'm going to get this stuff, which isn't really for sewing, but I'll use it anyway because it's what came with the kit. And hopefully there'll be loads left over I can use for cross stitch. I'm always running out of white and black is like one's what I use the most. We don't go into specifics of how you sew it, so I'm just going to go a simple weave in and out, so just so it attaches. Nothing fancy. I can see this being a bit fiddly. The actual latch hook in itself did seem a bit fiddly when I was initially trying it out, but I realised that's because I was actually holding it quite far away from my body because obviously I was trying to keep it on camera. But once you actually get in a comfortable position and you can actually see what you're doing, it actually becomes a lot easier. It is a bit repetitive, but like I say, I cross stitch a lot, so I'm actually used to that. But I did do it in sections. I ended up putting some lines in it, so I've done like 10 by 10 sections at a time, and that helped me like keep count as well. So I can see this taking a while as well. So like I say, I'm going to do this around 3 sides, stuff the pillow in, and then sew up the bottom, and then I'll be back to give my conclusion on this kit. Okay, so it seems like I've actually not got the right insert for this. The one I've got, cushion insert, is actually a bit too big, it won't fit in here. So I'm not going to finish off right now, but this is where I'm going to finish the like review thing of it, because it's not going to look that much difference once it's got the cushion inside. Just look slightly fatter. So this is actually a really nice kit for the price. Like I said, it was $3.99 from Aldi. I don't think it's going to have them all the time because it was from their special buy, like middle aisle thingy. But it's really good. You can get it from Hobbycraft and stuff as well. They are a bit more expensive, but they do have a lot more different designs. I'm sure you can get them online and things as well. Though Hobbycraft, keep an eye out because they do have them on offer quite a lot. So I think they're usually like £10 or £12, and they do them half price quite often. Yeah, so I really like it. I don't know if I'll actually get another latch hook kit, but I'd like to do this again, but maybe just get the kind of latch hook fabric thing, the grid bit, and make up my own pattern, like do maybe like a Nintendo design or something. But yeah, I really like it, and make it maybe a big rug or something. Or maybe not a big rug, because I'm doing a Super Mario pom-pom rug at the moment, and that's pretty big, so maybe a little one to go in my hallway or something. I don't know. So apologies if you can hear my belly rumbling. Don't know if the camera picked that up or not. Oh, I'm actually quite hungry. Yeah, so really good if you want to try a new craft. I recommend these. These are really nice, really easy to do. It may take a little while, but I like the results. It's really nice. And it's so soft as well. It's really nice to have as a cushion. Okay, so